What's up, guys? It's the Mini Cooper here, back with another war recap. This one is between Semper Invicta, of course, and Fortazela Team. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. If I do, someone please correct me. Anyway, Semper Invicta was victorious, 89 to 87. If you did not know, we're just gonna call them FT for now. They're part of the Spanish clan organization, whatever you want to call it. So they got close to the perfect war, only a short few of the top bases. We got very close. We got a 99 on their remaining base, and otherwise clear top to bottom. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it, starting with S-Tat's hit on their number 1. So Tat starts his attack. I'm going to move my mouse out of the way. He starts his attack from the left-hand side as we wait for him to deploy. There we go. Queen goes in with a bunch of healers. She's going to go into the compartment after he drops some wall breakers. Drops a funnel minion on the bottom of the base, because he's going to be dropping his king in that area. So wall breakers do go down eventually, and that's going to let his queen get into that compartment where the air defense and access to the queen is. Let's speed through this queen walk. Queen moving through, going through the trash buildings, going to encounter the heroes here in a second. There we go, gets in range of one of the king. Has to drop that rage, goes into the queen, that is pretty easily goes down, and she's going to continue to make her way down. Clan Castle gets pulled, has a poison ready for the Clan Castle wizard. So he starts with some wall breakers on the bottom, and he's going to be dropping a jump spell into the Inferno Tower compartment along with that eagle defense. Not that it really does much, it's like a level 7 cannon, but it's still a defense regardless. So Inferno Tower does go down. We're going to slow it down. Drops his loons and hound deployment in from the top of the base. Queen pops ability. Inferno Tower and the air defense, eagle defense do go down. First air defense on the left goes down. Freezes the next one and that Inferno Tower. And this raid is pretty much over. Has a ton of balloons left for the rest of this base. Final air defense goes down, all the balloons converge on that expo. Wizard Tower left on the top, but the clutch warden is going to come up. I still don't really understand his AI. I think he targets what the defenses target. I don't know, I'm not a Town Hall 11, but that's what he did. He takes out top Wizard Tower, and this raid is over 100% by S-Tat. So well done, that was a pretty smooth raid, and we're going to go into the next Town Hall 11 triple. So this one's by Maximus on number 2 of FT. And this queen walk gets some pretty insane value. He starts from the bottom. I believe he gets 3 air defenses and 2 Inferno Towers. So that is pretty mental from Maximus's planning point of view. So he drops some wall breakers into that front compartment, and he's going to be clearing through a bit of the trash buildings. We're going to speed through the beginning of the queen walk, because that's mostly just clearing trash. Queen kills the king. Queen still going through. Hound comes out of that clan castle. Once again drops a poison for that wizard. Wall breakers go in, let the queen into the compartment where she will get so much access, and lets his king drop in from the side to take out some of the surrounding point defense. We're going to slow it down as a bunch happens in this next part of the raid. So he does start his loon and hound deployment. He drops a rage and pops that warden ability. The first air defense goes down on that right hand side. Queen still making her way through, takes out first Inferno Tower, freezes the next Inferno Tower, and the eagle defense. And Queen is going to do so much work. She's going to go through, take out the sweeper and the Inferno Tower, and just mounds of balloons coming into this last clump with a haste spell, and this raid is over. Queen locks onto that last air defense. It goes down, and raid's pretty much done. Very in and out situation. I'd have to check how fast he did this raid, but at least to me it seemed pretty damn quick. So well done, Maximus. Pretty sick plan, and good triple. We're going to speed through the rest of it. 95%. Town Hall goes down 100%. Well done, Maximus. So moving down into the Town Hall 10 triple zone, we're going to be looking at number 7, I think it is, by Tristan. Yeah, there we go. Is it the best base design? That's up for people to argue, but Tristan does not have 40-40 heroes. He has a 40-39. It doesn't seem like it makes that much of a difference, but it does. Not having that 40-40, it kind of limits your ability to do things against certain bases. So anyway, he starts his queen walk from the bottom right hand side. She's clearing out a bunch of trash buildings, so we're going to speed up through this part. Drop some wall breakers into that corner compartment. Drops a rage so we can get through the other royals. I believe he drops a jump here, if I'm right. No, I'm wrong. Of course I'm wrong. So he drops his king and a golem on the bottom left, and now he drops his jump spell, and that's going to let his heroes get into that compartment. Has to rage that king, gets that first Inferno Tower down. Queen going through a bunch more of that trash building, and she's going to continue to go through, and she's going to... Tristan is going to freeze that Inferno Tower and now get the next one. So has to pop that ability. Queen's still moving through, starts his Hound and Loon deployment. Targeted balloons. I think this is the raid where Queen gets the air defense. Yes, Queen locks on air defense. This is the raid I was confusing it with. So a bunch of loons converge on that last air defense. I sped through that at times too, but you know, well, yeah, that happens sometimes. So pretty much raid's over, just clean up at this point. 93-95% final trash buildings, and that was a pretty solid raid. Queen got 3 air defenses and the Inferno Tower. So good planning by Tristan. And we're going to move into Town Hall 9 range, and this raid by Tryhards is something else. He doesn't go for the flex spells, he goes for the troop spells. If you look in your lower left hand corner of the screen, you can see that he is using 69 goblins. So pretty flex by Tryhards in this attack. He triples this base using 69 of his troop space on something pretty damn useless. So, and he's using drags even more to flex in this attack. So he lightnings the top air defense using Zap Quake, Queen Walk on the bottom with a giant tank healer strategy, and Queen's going to make her way up towards the top and take out both of these air defenses. I'm going to go through this Queen Walk. Drop some wall breakers into that compartment. The giant is going to die here, but now the healers lock onto that queen, so he drops a rage spell for the Clan Castle dragon that comes out. Queen still making her way up to the top, takes out the next air defense, and she's going to make her way all the way up to the next air defense in that next compartment. Already starts his dragon deployment, as that top air defense is quite far away from the south, so it's not going to be an issue for a while. Dragons make their way up. They're going to get encountered by that queen here in a second. He's going to drop a rage spell, so she goes down quite quickly. Queen takes out top air defense. You can see he starts his surgical goblin deployment at the bottom of the base. He hasn't even used his king yet. So kind of insane raid by Tryhards here. Shockingly enough, the goblins actually do sort of help. It kind of clears the path for the queen and the heroes. So he does eventually drop his king in. Dragon already takes out that archer tower and rages over 100%. Using probably the ultimate flex. I think I put using troop space over spells any day. So well done, Tryhards. And our next one is by Fong on their number 18. And we're seeing these dragon attacks more and more and more. And he's using it against Kavara of FT. Now, where dragons seem to be doing very, very well as he drops 2 lightning quake on the right hand air defenses, and queen's going to get the ones on the left. The dragons seem to be doing extremely well against these open bases. If you look towards the middle, you can see the walls. Try to show with my mouse these walls right here, and that pretty much just acts as a massive pathing for the dragons. The dragons can just path the whole way around the base and not have to go through a central core of major defenses, and that really makes bases weak to these dragons. So queen takes out both air defenses, going to drop a poison spell on that king to slow her down his hit rate, and queen's going to make her way through and take out all the point defenses on the bottom. After this goes down, he's going to start his dragon deployment from the left hand side, and they're going to make their way up to that queen. So anyway, I think the dragons are going to become the new meta until new base designs come up, because they seem to be pretty damn strong at the moment. Seeing a lot of it in our clan wars at the moment, so we'll see where it takes us, see where the base building goes, and it's going to be an interesting thing to follow throughout the coming weeks, especially with any balances that may come of it. So dragons are going to lock onto the queen. She's going to go down quite quickly, and they're just going to make their way through the rest of these point defenses, and these point defenses are just not going to be able to stop these 7 dragons. They just have too much health and are too powerful. We're going to speed through, as they do take a little bit of time to go through these heavy storage buildings. Queen uses ability on the south to get through a wall. She's cleaning up a bunch of the trash buildings. Dragons all converge on final air targeting defense, and this raid is pretty much over. Last cannon goes down 100%, so well done, Fong, abusing these open bases. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this recap. Once again, Semper Invicta beat Fortazela Team 89-87, and if you guys did not already know, this war is going on right now, Semper Invicta versus Asclan / SIDS. So there will definitely be a recap of this. This was a random, and anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be ready for this in the future. It's going to be an epic war, and I'll see you later. Peace.